Amazon dude with a Slim Shady haircut just dropped off some package for you.
Yeah, that's so all the merch right there is organized, but the bags I got are fucking huge. So I was like, fuck this. And I ordered smaller bags, and then I'm gonna put those on the bags, and then you'll see. It's the Heat Daddy, it's the old school 1507 process.
Yeah.
It's gonna make merch a lot easier, but this is a hockey show. We got a new Pope. I haven't watched a second of this. I don't give a shit about the series, man. I just don't. I can't.
Pope's from Chicago.
Who?
The Pope.
He is?
Yeah. First ever American Pope ever.
That
went to Villanova. He's Jewish and gay.
He went to Villanova. The Pope is just a frat kid.
He was a math major at Villanova.
Come on, dude. How does that guy get elected Pope?
Pope Leo, fella. First time in 2,000 years.
What does the Pope even do besides cover up a ton of abuse?
Not much. I think he just hangs out, smokes, eats good food.
Tokes.
I think it's a pretty good life, man. He makes like, if you're the Pope, you make like $10 million a year.
Well, no tax, right? You don't have to. You can own all the land in half the world. No tax. No.
Put your stamp on a couple new churches.
Diddy parties. No consequences for anything, man.
It's pretty nice.
I'll tell you one thing. That Epstein list.
The fucking Pope.
That Epstein list ain't coming out.
No,
it ain't. Did you see Prince Harry, the dude that he was married to that chick,
black chick?
Yeah, like half black. She was like kind of like a J-Lo. Like, I don't know if she could technically say the N-word, but she was like, I don't even like this shit anymore. Let's get out of here. And Harry's like, obviously getting a lot of top. So he's like, fuck this. Fuck you, Dad. I'm out of the royal family. Left the royal family. This is all probably wrong, by the way. But now he's like trying to get back in.
Yeah, of course.
Because he needs security.
He needs money.
Well, they pay for security. And now he's like, Dad, I need security. And he's like, fuck you, bro. You're not even the royal family anymore. You shouldn't have left for a skunk. It's like the tale is all the time. It's like when your boy dates some chick, forgets he's your friend, and then they split up because she's a huge bitch, and he comes crawling back. Hey, man, what are you doing today? Not hanging out with you.
Yeah, what's up? What are you doing this weekend? You want to go for lunch? Let's get some beers. But the whole royal family, that shit's so like
so stupid.
So 1558, like
so gay,
dude. It's 2025. I don't give a fuck what family you're in.
Royal for what, man? Well, you guys own the most horses.
The Joneses. I don't give a shit who you are.
But how funny is it that he was like, you know what, Dad? She's throwing it back on my wrench. I'm out of the royal family. I'm tired of this. And then he's like, all right. I have no money. Like, if you guys can just let me in.
If you can give me just like a couple $100 million a year, that would be great. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of pushback when he started dating that chick, and then they got married, and then she had like all those mental health issues. Like, it's just that sales old as time. Good dude, tough skunk, right?
Yeah, I mean,
she goes.
You know, it's not hard to brainwash a guy with some good coochie, but I mean, how dumb is this guy? He's got to be an idiot. Yeah, because his boys were like, Harry, you're legit in the royal family. You have all the money in the world. You got security. You could never have to wait in line at the bar. And you're going to leave this castle for this chick who has a track record of being a gold digger. Like, I know she's not sucking it that good. There's just no way. She could be.
You could find something else.
Yeah, especially as the royal dude. It's like you're getting all the girls that the guys that play for Manchester United and all that shit. Like, you don't need this chick. There's plenty of fish in the sea, dude.
I don't even get that royal family stuff.
I don't get it either. It's just like
it's like some make-believe status that people in England made up years ago, and it still is kind of relevant, man.
It's like they had access to all the potatoes and the bread and the food, and they're just at the top of the food chain. And they're like royal. There's no such. We're all idiots. We're all trying to figure it out. We're all humans. Nobody's royal. Like, you can miss me with that honky ass shit.
Yeah, like I'm not bowing down to you just because you're a fucking distant relative of someone in the royal family, or like you're like on this family tree, you're like a 6th generation. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not bowing.
You didn't fight Mel Gibson in the Braveheart. Like I don't. Why do I care who you are?
Oh, because you have armored guards that stand outside with red coats?
You have a moat at your place? Congrats, bro. I've stayed at a moat before, too, on Airbnb.
How about the guards they have outside those castles, too? That you can, like, dance around them, and girls press their boobs up against them. They don't move.
They can't move, dude.
Why? Like, if I would never apply for that job. It's stupid.
Yeah. I mean, what's the movie? It's not Shanghai Nights, but it's the other one. They always mess with them. It's like Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson, maybe.
Chris Tucker.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
What are you getting up to today? I just watched your story. I saw you're whacking tennis balls around. Who is it? Your mom and who?
My bro.
Was that Nick?
Yeah, we were slashing some nugget. That ball. I want to get a ball machine. It's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! You just fill it up like it's a dumpster with a bunch of nuggets, and then you can like pick the patterns and speed, spin. Sick.
Yep.
Those things are legit.
Yeah, they're fun, man. I was going down to Indian school and whacking balls around by myself for a hot little minute. The only downside.
They got a ball machine over there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have some here.
Really?
Yeah. The only, you know why I don't do it, though? Because it beats the shit out of your strings. That's the price you pay. And it's like, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's the way she goes.
What's up, chat?
This series is horrible. I mean, these teams, like,
who cares?
I can't even watch it.
Should we turn it off? Should we watch a movie?
Is there any NBA games on right now?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about this series. Barstool has some good news for us. If we can, so if we get a good crew there, we'll stream from the man cave at the Barstool office in Chicago.
What do you mean? We got to bring our own crew?
No. Like we don't have to, but if they can get people to join us.
Oh,
like, so it's not just us two and Blutman. They
yeah.
want to have like a good crew. And then they said, we can't bring our sponsors in. And I was like, oh, no worries. We don't have any. So it's all good.
We can't bring Emmy Squared into it. We don't have them, but
no, we can't.
They're a pending restricted free agent.
We can't read like an Emmy Squared ad.
Yeah.
In Barstool headquarters, but we're going to do it anyway. We're the largest hockey show in the world. They need us. They need us. I'm just kidding about that, but
yeah. When would we do it?
I don't know. I just got that text right now, so we'll figure it out. I mean, maybe we hit up. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out off the air. Yep. Just ordered merch. Thank you guys for ordering merch. It'll get to you by Christmas. Great stocking stuffers. HockeyNightScottsdale.shop. People giving advice about the Barstool thing. It's not that serious. We're just going there to watch some puck, and hang out, smoke
and chew.
Oh,
Hockey Night in Scottsdale, folks. What the fuck is going on? How many people we got in this fucking thing? A couple million is
112,000 in here right now.
112,000. Wow.
I don't know why people keep asking this. If we buy one of every merch, will you hand deliver it? No. Like, if I'm just being honest with you, no. It's gonna go through our Chinese kids in a basement, and they're gonna ship it out for you.
Yeah, this is the #1 non-for-profit hockey show in the entire world. We are a charitable organization. Hockey Night Scottsdale is for non-for-profit. We do feed a bunch of homeless mouths all over the world, one shirt at a time. But yeah, there's also I've gotten a couple DMs just like, will you hand deliver it if I live in Scottsdale? And bro, like, the answer is no, I won't. But I will ship it to you, and it's going to cost you like $3 because you're just right across the city. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the fact that we can just go to the post office and hand drop it off is so much easier and a better solution than like trying to meet outside of a Fry's grocery store at 5:15 during rush hour. Like, the logistics behind that just doesn't make any sense. And
yeah, I think
we don't have a storefront. Like, I mean, I don't know. And I love our fans, but I'm not going to give you my address where you can just come over and grab it.
No. Yeah, like, I'm not your bitch.
Right. Like, I'm not just gonna, you're not just like coming over to my house and coming into my living room naked and like, here's your stuff. Like, I appreciate it, but I'll probably just go to the post office and, you know, you can pay $2 to ship it.
Like, I'm not going to be your slave for $62.
No. And
it's no disrespect.
I appreciate you guys ordering the merch, but again, like, we're not meeting at Walmart on a Tuesday at 4:17 p.m. where it's like This is way too big of a hassle. Like, we're the number 1 hockey show in the world, dude. We hiked up a mountain yesterday to give you hockey coverage you can't get anywhere else. We were looking down on the entire city of Scottsdale for you guys, looking down at you. We're up top like we're God. So no, I'm not gonna deliver your hat.
I'm not trying to be a douchebag. If you want to see us, just go in public and we'll say what up. Like, I'm not gonna hand deliver. Like, I'm not Sidney Crosby with a camera crew following around, knocking on people's doors, giving them tickets. Like, just fucking buy the merch.
No, and also, like, I know I'm not Justin Bieber or Bob Kardashian where the paparazzi is following me around at all times. I'm just saying, from just a logistical standpoint, it's so much easier if we just ship it to you, even though you're here, is way easier. Like, that's our system right now. Like, we don't have a storefront. And again, I'm not giving you my address. So that's what it is, baby. That's show business.
We should give people my address and have them watch this show live in my living room.
Yeah. I think we should just, I mean, we're not only a non-for-profit, but we could just be like a refugee facility too, where people just start living with us. That'd be a pretty good series. Maybe then we get picked up by a fucking network. If we just started having random people live with us.
It's a show about a show. I'm sore from that yesterday. No surprise there, but
it's a show about a show that it's about a show about a show trying to make it, but a show doesn't know where to start. That's what it is.
Well, what's your guys' show about? Well, it's a show.
Dude, just give us $100 million and let us put our creativity to test. Like,
give us some fucking money.
Dude, I just want to be the producer, the executive writer, and the method actor for my entire show. I don't need you other than your checkbook. That's all I need you for, Holly Wrench. Like, I don't need you for anything else. Hollywood, just cut me a check and then fuck off.
Diddy would. Speaking of Diddy, the Anaheim Diddy Ducks signing Quenneville. The Libs are very upset. I don't even know the whole thing with him, like how involved. Maybe he heard about it and he's like, guys, we're on a sick winning streak right now. I can't deal with that right now. But so I don't want to speak on it, but I just like calling them the Diddy Ducks.
Yeah, I mean, what are you supposed to do when you're in Game 6 and Johnny Oduya just blocked a shot for you to win a game against the Detroit Red Wings, and your 9th black ace gets fondled by your video coach? Like, maybe someone higher up should handle that. I'm trying to coach the team to win a Stanley Cup right now. I don't know. Like, and who knows if he even heard about the news, dude? Like, we don't know. We don't even really know the whole story.
Nobody does.
And Coach Q, by all accounts, is an awesome guy. So it's not like, you know what I mean? Like, these people, these left wingers, the he, she, they, them, these, this, that.
Oh, here we go.
Those fucking losers. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I don't give a shit today. Fuck you. Coach Q is back.
I know a guy that
he's not that bad of a dude, and he loves winning. Nick said when he used to coach him in Chicago, he would come in after a big game, and they won the President's Cup his rookie year. They got beat by Nashville.
Can't listen to PK. Sorry.
They got beat by Nashville that year. They won the President's Cup, and they were the best team in the league. They got swept, but that year, like anytime they won a big game, he would come in the locker room. He'd be like, "Hey, boys, nobody loves winning more than I do." Woo! And just like run out of the locker room. Like, the guy loves to win. The guy loves to drink. He loves to win, though, even more. Sick.
I know his nephew, and then his nephew said that he was cool. So I believe I'm on team nephew. And I think that,
yeah, like,
I don't know the guy, but
I don't know him either. But, like, you know, everyone deserves second chances, especially when you didn't really do anything that bad. I mean,
it's not like he was diddling.
Dude, okay, maybe he heard about it, and you know what? He should have said something. Hindsight's 2020. Again, you're mid NHL Stanley Cup push. Like, it's hard. I'm not saying what he did is right, but it's hard. Like,
it's hard. No Diddy on that.
Yeah, it's just like, fuck. Like, and who knows if he even really knew the extent of it. It's like, you know, you feel for everyone in the situation, Beachy included, but I mean, not everyone's perfect. Should have been handled from the top.
It's also like a new thing. It's not like there's protocol to handle when the video coach is just trying to put the extra sticks up players' butts. Like, it's never been done before. So everybody, I don't know if HR has a diddle department, but everyone's probably like, what is going on here? And it's right in the heat of the playoffs. Like, I know my boys that are in the playoffs, I don't really bother them. I don't text them. There's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of focus that goes into it. I'm not saying that, who knows? Kevin Weeks looks like
Kevin Weeks.
He went to a lot of. He looks like he slept at a buffet with his
Yeah.
mouth open.
Old Country Buffet. I'm gonna give Weeksy a pass because he just had knee surgery.
Oh, he did. Sorry,
but he
Kevin.
doesn't exactly look gluten free right now.
He looks like 300 pounds.
Yeah.
That's no disrespect. I don't know if it's the
he looks
turquoise
like
suit.
Yeah, he looks like he's wearing a suit on top of a suit. He looks like his suit is wearing a suit.
It looks like there's a blow up castle inside his suit jacket.
He kind of looks like a blow up mattress.
Do you ever like Buccigross? Kind of like I don't know. I'm not in the mood to talk shit about people today.
Bucci's always been good to me, so I don't really, he's good by my accounts because he's always been a good dude to me.
Well, yeah, you played college hockey, so he would probably suck you off.
Right. So like I got nothing against Bucci. I don't know Weeksy that well, and PK Wrenchband is just PK Wrenchband. Like he's just loud and proud, I don't mind that either. Whatever. They're not any good, but it's like it is what it is. Yeah,
Wrenchband is just I don't know, not in a disrespectful way. I just don't really find his style entertaining. Here's Dylan Strome, who has 9 points this postseason.
You know who I thought would be better too, because he's like a really proud and opinionated guy is Pronger the other night when he was on. I know TV's different. I know that you got someone talking in your ear. You got about 30 seconds to get a point across when you probably have it drawn up in your mind of a minute and a half of this big spiel. But I didn't think I thought he was pretty rusty in terms of being on TV, which it's hard, man. I mean, I've done little TV assignments and it's hard when someone's talking in your ear and you're trying to get a point across. It's hard.
Yeah, I don't really listen to it. I just leave it on mute like this. I'll unmute it. But Bucci with the Bucci overtime challenge back in the day, he would give away shit. He would only give away shit to college hockey players
or girls
or 22-year-old girls.
Yeah.
And that's no disrespect. But I was like, all right, this guy, if you're going to do giveaways and I have 4 hats to give away, give it away to not just kids that play at Colgate. Like, fuck you.
Yeah, I know. No, I agree. Yeah, you always give out like the bro tanks to some kid that played at Quenneville.
And then you would ask for a picture of the dude in the tank.
Yeah, and then you like randomly tweet out a picture of Sam Annis.
Sam Annis.
You know what I mean? Like it would be like, why is there a picture of this kid that's like 5'2", but he's nasty? Well, that's Sam Annis. Oh, okay, yeah, junior forward. Had 42 points last year. Yeah. Quenneville is such a gay school. Oh my God.
I almost went there.
Just a bunch of rejects. They're all from they all played for like the Trail Smoke Eaters in the BCHL. They think they're nasty. It's like, dude, you're 23 years old and you're a sophomore. Like most 23-year-olds that are good are in the NHL. Like, don't tell me you're sick. You had 18 points last year. I don't give a fuck. You see your schedule? You're playing literally Colgate, fucking
St. Lawrence,
Dartmouth. Yeah, you're playing Middlebury, like a Division III school. Somehow they're on your
AIC.
Schedule. You're playing Cornell, like
Mercyhurst.
Oh my God, dude! These schools, Brown, Princeton, like 6 schedule. These guys,
Princeton.
You guys are literally playing like a bunch of librarians. They're like 32 years old.
Hockey's getting so nerdy. It's crazy how hockey is getting so nerdy,
dude.
It's like a bunch of nerds. I know we talked about it before, but it's like all the kids that were getting drafted. They had 3 of them on the TV the other day, and I was like, yeah, I'm just really excited to join the organization and looking forward to get to work. Dude,
shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
You're such a fucking loser.
Why did that happen?
You're just such a robot. Well, because like science, man, and then you see these guys in the NHL and all they do is Normatec and tug. It's the new NHL. There's too much money to be made, and these kids that are coming up, they understand that, but they also don't understand how to have fun.
Nobody abuses their body anymore.
No, there's just no fun to it anymore. And
why are there fucking flies in here?
You talk to these kids too, and they have no personality.
No, none of them.
Their jokes are horrible. They don't even understand humor. A guy like us, if we started talking to them, they would be like over the moon. They'd be like, this guy should be in jail. It's like, dude, you're allowed to say some offside shit every now and then.
Even if it's not offside, you're allowed to have a personality.
Well, yeah, but a lot of the shit that's going to be coming out of people like our mouths in a locker room is offside, but that's okay. It's funny. You can laugh, bro.
There is no locker room talk
anymore. We're just joking.
There's no locker room talk anymore.
Yeah.
Even guys in the NHL will go tell on their own teammates if a guy says like, oh, I like that girl's ass.
Yeah.
they'll go tell their girlfriends, and the girlfriends are like, hey, this guy's talking about other girls' ass. It's just all the fun about like joking around with the boys and just being on the road and just burping, and that's gone. See you later.
Well, I even saw it firsthand when my last year in Switzerland. I was like, if this is what hockey is now, like, number one, I don't like the game enough to be 7,000 miles away from home. And number two, if these are the nerds I'm playing with, not only do they smell because they're foreign, but like,
Jesus,
come on, man.
You're on a heater today.
Come on.
And no one's safe.
I don't give a fuck.
What happened to you today? This is a foreign people smell podcast.
Well, fuck.
I mean, fuck, the Pope is from Chicago. Like, we're in a simulation, by the way.
Yeah.
100%. I'm convinced we are in a simulation. Everything, this is all planned. This is all mapped out.
Coach Quenneville is supposed to be in Anaheim. He's going to be at the Balboa Bay Club, hanging out, drinking with Obes. Fellas, it's Obes. Do you see Erin Andrews? They had Erin Andrews on the show, and she said her favorite part about social media is opening up a missing curfew story, and it's, fellas, Obes. Sorry about the weather. She said it was our favorite part. I loved that even before I worked with Obes. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
That is great.
Because you guys, I thought you guys must have played together across paths, and you didn't.
No.
Which is crazy, because you look at Evander Kane showing up in a Rolls Royce. Dude, you owe the Cosmopolitan $500,000.
Dude, you have your team bus.
Dude, you're in crippling debt.
Dude, the team has two buses. There's the first bus and there's a second bus. Why? Where's the Rolls Royce? Bus number 3?
You got to be careful, though, because people are going to say it's racist. But that right there is not for the boys. I think it's funny that he showed up in a Rolls Royce, but why are you not with the boys?
Dude, game 2 before he played in LA at crypto.com. I don't know if I said it on when we were talking, but I remember I told you. Dude, he tried to drive from the JW Marriott at LA Live to crypto.com, which is 47 feet, in a Ferrari that he rented. He drove it down the bus tunnel, and the people at crypto said, we don't have anywhere for you to park this. So he had to drive it back up the ramp, drop it back off at the JW Marriott valet, and then walked back to the rink. Like, you know how close it is to the JW to the rink.
It's right there.
It's literally 17 feet.
What do you think McDavid says? He's like, all right, I'm just going to let him do his thing.
I bet McDavid, even if he heard that, he wouldn't even hear it because he's such in killer mindset.
Dialed,
yeah, he'd be like, I don't even care what that guy's doing. He's not going to distract me or this team. But like in retrospect, if you asked him maybe come this summer, he'd be like, yeah, that guy's a fucking idiot or something.
It's just a dickhead move. And I'm not saying that if it was any guy on the team that did that, you have a team bus. You guys are grinding together in the playoffs, and you're going to not take the team bus. You're going to take a Rolls. Dude, everybody knows you're bankrupt.
Yeah.
And that's fine. People make mistakes. People go into bankruptcy. People get into debt. That's fine. It's completely normal to happen. People get carried away. But then you're not going on the team bus with the boys, and you're showing up in a Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Evander, you owe the Bellagio $700,000.
What, like, whose Rolls Royce you must have rented on that one app where you can rent like cars from other people?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Turo.
Yeah.
Slimy ass scumbag app. Yeah.
For sure. Like $1,000 a day.
Yeah, that's such a fucking.
Just put your monthly per diem pack on a rented Rolls.
And then, of course, he knows that ESPN's going to put that on.
Yeah. But, like, why are you doing that, dude? Like, that's so. You're probably staying at the Waldorf.
I think it looks stupid when you have the publicity that he has. Like, everybody knows that he got sued by the Cosmopolitan in Vegas. It takes a lot for a casino like that to fucking sue you. Everybody knows all that. So when you pull up in a Rolls Royce to the game and not with your teammates, everybody's not looking at you like, oh, cool Rolls Royce. Everybody's looking at you and saying, what a dickhead.
Yeah, like you.
Right?
Well, you just owe so many people money. We're talking about a guy that had one of his baby mamas on the glass last year in Detroit, banging. Remember that?
His baby mama?
Yeah, it was his baby mama or his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, but she was also like off her rocker.
Well, I mean, to fornicate with a guy like that, I would probably say you are a little off your rocker. Let's just call a spade a spade.
David Spade.
Right? Like, you're both fucked 3 ways to Tuesday.
I'm probably off my rocker.
Yeah. You're John Rocker.
Shout out to isn't that the dude that was like full Confederate flag?
He wanted to fight Patty Mahomes Sr. and Rough and Rowdy. They had it all scheduled, and Patty Mahomes Jr. and his team shut it down.
The Mahomes family.
Yeah.
Is Jackson out of prison yet?
I don't know. What was he doing again? He was stealing Pokemon?
He tried to make out with a chick even though he's gay, but they're like, Jackson, you still can't force your mouth on someone else's mouth. And then he tried to go full Kevin Spacey with it. He's like, yeah, well, I'm gay.
Yeah. Well,
that's not even what happened. But well, he did. He like grabbed a chick's mouth and made out with her, but she didn't want to.
Okay.
So that's assault, brother.
Was it in Kansas City? Because you can.
I think it was at like a bar somewhere. Yeah.
Because you go into a city like Kansas City, you think you can get away with murder, man. I don't blame him there. What a dump that place is.
His hand's in his pocket.
Yeah.
People think your hands are in your pants.
No.
Yeah, Kansas City is not perfect.
Yeah, that's a tough place to play. I can't believe they were talking about having an NHL team there.
That's disgusting.
That place sucks. That's the armpit. That's the butt crack of America.
I know you don't give a shit, but what do you think about the Mammoth?
I mean, I don't know. I like the hockey club. I guess you got to pick a name. It's fine. Tuna, I saw he threw up an Instagram the other day. The jersey look. I mean, the colors are great. Listen, the colors are great. The Mammoth, whatever. I mean, it's a name. I think the colors are really good. So that's what I like about the jersey still. And they're keeping the away jerseys just Utah, which I like.
Yeah, I like the hockey club better.
Yeah, I just thought it was clean. I thought it fit. I hope they still have hockey club merch. They should almost use it like as the Utah Hockey Club Mammoth. It's too much. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I like the colors though.
The logos none of the new logos are cool. I also don't care, but like the Kraken, like what even is that?
Yeah, the Seattle Kraken. I mean, that's Seattle, right?
The crack fucks.
That's just that place is fucked. Anyways, they were never gonna pick a good name. I mean, the name of their arena is the Climate Pledge. Like, are we still talking about climate control and global warming? Like, it's not even a real thing.
Like the Earth is just gonna be the Earth. Like, if you're trying to control the Earth, it's just not gonna happen.
Right? Like the Earth is flat, like Kyrie said.
We're definitely fucking shit up about the Earth a little bit, but the Earth is gonna be the Earth.
I mean, it's been around a long time, man. Like, give the guy a break. Like, shit's gonna happen. It's gonna get hotter sometimes, then it's gonna get colder, and then we're not gonna be able to predict some certain things. It's just that's what happens, man. This is all made up shit, anyways.
And if the Chinese people want to burn their garbage in the ocean, fuck it, let them. It's their ocean.
Yeah.
Don't do that to our ocean. But if you guys want to buy that's like recycling. People think I laugh. People have the recycle bins outside.
Oh, it makes no sense.
2% of shit gets recycled. The rest gets bought up by China, and then they turn it into cell phones, and then they burn it in the ocean. Like,
yeah.
Remember they had everyone fooled, like, dude, these plastic straws are the reason why the entire Great Barrier Reef is dead. That's not the reason.
No.
But everybody was on this metal straws kick, or at least all the idiots.
All the dipshits were. I still don't even know what it means to recycle. Like, what is? I have no clue.
It's just like one of those things, dude. Recycling is just you're going through the motions to make it feel like you're contributing,
to make it feel like you're doing good or right by something.
I think a small percentage of recycled stuff gets put into good stuff, but it's like everything. It's a profitable business.
What percentage?
Realistically, what I think
5.
I was going to say that too.
5%.
I think like 5 to 10% of recycling actually goes into recyclable materials, and the rest, China is buying it up and turning them into like
Nikes,
burning it in the ocean. I don't even know what they're doing over there in China.
Why do people get money for bringing recycling though? Like, you get like 5 cents or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you can bring it places. Like, remember, like, people would always do that. People in college would do that. Oh my God, Gostisbehere.
Oh my God,
give up a breakaway because he got hit.
Connor McMichael is an absolute player.
Watch this though.
He got hit in the head.
This is a hockey show. Watch this. He takes the puck up high in the mouth, and it ends up being a breakaway for McFurda. But watch Gostisbehere here. Unless his chiclet is out, I love Shane Gostisbehere. You should actually rent my place. But watch this. Where does it hit him?
Right in the jugular.
Where does it hit his chin?
What even hit him? A stick? No, that would have got called. Oh yeah. Puck in the face.
I'd like you just it's tough.
It's hard though, because getting a hit like even if the puck's going slow, when it hits you in the face, it's like a stun gun in Call of Duty.
For sure. I mean,
stun grenade.
You can't blame him there.
Nah. Rattles your whole chin. It's like those fucking morons the other day that couldn't understand that Stolars took a puck square in the face. And just the internet's a cesspool, but these people have the balls to be like, that didn't do anything. The helmet protects it. Fella, you ever heard of inertia? It's like, I'm going to name my daughter Inertia.
For inertia.
Especially when you get hit square on. You get the force of that 90-mile-an-hour puck. That rattles your coconut. It's not a good feeling.
I mean, dude, have you looked at those goalie masks? They haven't changed them in like 30 years. Those are not protective pieces of equipment.
It's a
like those goalie masks. There's nothing to them, dude.
It's a vulcanized piece of rubber going 90 miles an hour. It doesn't matter if you have a helmet on, you idiot.
I can't believe they haven't made those goalie masks safer.
I think they should go back to no helmet.
They should, man.
Bring hockey back. Like, make it a nail gun sport again. All these kids, Bedard, they don't eat pizza.
Bedard is such a pussy.
I don't know, but this is where I draw the line. I don't like judging people that I don't know, surprisingly. But when I hear that a guy refuses to eat pizza, it's like, why even put that out there into the world? You're just not likable then. You're just not likable.
Yeah,
you're not.
The thing I always got to remind myself with Bedard is he's like 19 years old.
Yeah, he's like 11.
So I'm going to give him the excuse that he doesn't booze yet, whatever. Would I like to see him have a couple beers? Yeah, I think it would be good for the kid because he would probably chill out and get his mind off of hockey and stop being so goddamn OCD about being on the ice 19 hours a day in the summer. But again, he's dedicated to his craft. Who am I to say I'm an asshole sitting on the couch? But dude, mix in a pizza at least. Live a little, kid. Smile. Have some fun. Have some other hobbies outside of the game. Get laid. I don't even know if he's doing that. I would give him a chance if I met him.
I would probably guess that he's a virgin. No disrespect.
I would give him a chance, and you just wish that, like, he's got some good veterans around him, and Foligno and a couple other guys, Patty Maroon and some of these guys, but I think these kids, like, these days, like, they don't even care about their veterans. Like, they just, you know what I mean? Like, they're not, like, looking to be under their wing, per se. They already think they got it all figured out. Like, the new age kid is just, they're robots, man.
Well, it's all about entitlement because all the parents and, like you said, Swish, we're two assholes sitting on a couch. And I know we do have the #1 show and everything, but these kids they're more entitled than ever. And it's only going to get worse with the NIL. You see that kid committed to Penn State for $250,000.
Yeah.
It's just, it's also not good for the psyche of these kids, how fucking entitled they are.
Well, also too, when you just come out of your entry level and you haven't really proven anything other than putting up decent numbers on most of the time losing teams. You just get like 8x8 or 8x9. And I know we sound like maybe broken records over here, but in two guys that are just like jealous, but I'm not jealous of these kids. I think what they've done is awesome. They've gotten paid. They're great athletes. It's a different time where they're just not very cool.
No, the NHL is like, it has a very non-binary energy. And also the parents don't help. I feel like parents are so shitty these days for that generation. They're all just like me. Like, no one teaches their kids lessons anymore.
Yeah, like, where's like the single moms grinding it out?
Like, when I was growing up, if I did something bad, you fucking hear about it. It's like, you get told, hey, bro, don't do that. And
you get punched.
Don't throw eggs at the neighbor's house, blah, blah, blah. These days, everyone's like, my kid's the best. My kid, like, it's just, shut up. This game sucks.
Oh, yeah, these teams. I mean,
who cares?
If Carolina told me we would pay you $100,000 the rest of the year to come watch our team play, just watch our team play, I wouldn't take it. I said, you guys, I can't watch this. This is just a horrible brand of
such a boring ass series.
Carolina just they just throw the puck everywhere. They just rim everything. They just throw it up. Oh, there's Chatfield taking a digger. They just whack it. Whack, chip, whack, chip, whack, chip.
Whacking and shipping and dipping.
Just chip, whip, dip.
Carolina just
why does John Carlson have his stick taped like that? Martinick looks like he's 52.
He is.
No, he's my age.
Oilers, Knights, exciting game. Leafs, Toronto. Or Leafs, Florida. Yeah, this series, like, ugh. Can these teams just get out of the playoffs? Like, who cares?
Can they just both go home? Like, Ovechkin, you got your goals. Like, dude, just go home.
Nobody wants to watch this.
No, like, we don't want to watch live from Capital One Arena. Nobody cares.
Someone says the Swiss just hate everything. It's just one of those days where we're talking shit on the couch, dude.
Dave Jackson, good thing he's on the call. Dave, what do you think about that? Well, there could be a penalty. It could be a penalty. But if you saw it there on this angle, then you went to that angle, you would have two different opinions. But then if you went over here, I think the referee is going to make the right call. Dave, we asked you for your opinion, not a thumb up your butt, what you think the referee's going to call.
Yeah, he gets paid to have no opinion.
Come on, Dave.
Dave has never been like, yup, this is not a penalty or it shouldn't be a penalty. He's so wishy-washy. He's like, well, like, I don't know. Like, it might be. Like, if I could. Dave, first of all, put pants on. Like, he has no pants on when they zoom in on him.
Yeah.
Sean McDonough is constantly commenting about people's bodies.
Yes.
Dude, the other day, he made a comment about Slavin's stick. He's like, oh, Slavin pokes away the puck with that long, girthy stick. It's like, Sean, I don't know what his sexuality is, and I don't care as long as you're a good person. I don't care who you fuck, who you suck. But you got to stop talking about the players' bodies. It's nonstop with this guy. Oh, this guy's this tall. He has such a thick neck. I wonder if his penis is that thick. Like, he's nuts with it.
Yeah.
Everything is about a guy's height and weight and the size of their stick. And he has such big hands. He has a vein on his forearm. Sean, calm the fuck down about the player's physique, okay?
Sean.
Because now I'm getting into
We know you have a boner. This is a hockey show, folks, at the end of the day.
Did you see the embellishment call on Rodriguez?
Yeah.
He got bungeed from behind, and they called it embellishing. Like, that was so funny. An NHL player that I'm not going to name off the pipe once texted me out of context. Somebody traded for Rodriguez. It was back in the day. It wasn't the Panthers. Might have been Colorado. And he just texted me out of the blue. He goes, nobody is afraid of Evan Rodriguez.
No, that's true. And that dates back to his BU days even. I played against him.
I mean, he's carved out a good role for himself, but
he's solid. Yeah.
It is funny hearing that from an NHL player just saying like, oh, Evan Rodriguez, like whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's a true statement. I don't think anyone was scared of me either, but yeah, that's a true statement.
How do you call embellishment on that though? He got decked.
I thought he sold it a little bit on the way down, like the stick and the dude. If you watch the hit, I watched it probably 10 times last night. His head doesn't get hit. He sells it like his neck went into the boards. It was his wrist.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like on the way down, he definitely sold it.
You think?
Yeah, he's like he's a GTHL kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's a Toronto kid. He played for the Mississauga Reps growing up. He used to play against them all the time. Listen, he got hit. He got hit decently hard. He didn't get hit hard into the boards. He saw Lawton coming. He knew what he was doing. He sold it at the end. The dismount was definitely a dive, but I think it should have been 2 minutes boarding. Call it as that.
Yeah, he gives me like bi-curious vibes. Like he's like a greater Toronto kid that's like not tough, but he's one of those guys. This could be wrong, but this is just my vibe. Like he's always asking other guys like who they've had sex with because he wants to know what they've been doing.
Right. Yeah.
That might be out of pocket.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He's a BU guy. Played with Ikes. 4-year BU guy.
Yeah, shout out Zen and Kanopka. He was you were an OG listener, man. He was in there during our first ever altcast.
Yeah, he is an OG.
A while back. But yeah, somebody asked us about the Kanye West song. It's called like Heal Hitler or something.
Jesus.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Oh my God. Kind of catchy. I was singing in my kitchen. He has a song called Heal Hitler or whatever. And he goes, ah. And when I see that, it's like this dude, bro, he had his chick ass naked on the red carpet. He gets attention. He puts out an album. He gets attention. He puts out a song. That's the Kanye playbook. But what he's doing now, he's doing the same thing that he did with the MAGA hat. Black dudes would not go near a Make America Great Again hat, which is crazy because black dudes can wear anything. Like those guys can wear orange. How many people you know that can pull off wearing orange?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Besides our fans wearing a chin hat? Yeah, not many.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm wearing orange right now. Besides black guys. But he's taking it, but he wore the MAGA hat because everyone's like, oh, now he's making a song about Hitler and everyone's doing, oh, like he doesn't care what anyone thinks about him. He truly doesn't care. He wants to be like completely free. I don't care who judges me. I'm doing what I want to do. He's the ultimate shock factor guy. But yeah, he does have that song coming out. I don't think it's going to get radio play.
Well, his whole thing is it's just a bit.
It's a bit, yeah, but I think like
his bit is just to get attention because he craves attention, and right now, or at least previously, he couldn't get attention for his music. So that was his way to get attention, is through a shock factor and get clicks. And do you ever look at his tweets? His tweets are outrageous.
Yeah, they're crazy.
He'll send out like 1,000 tweets in 10 minutes.
But I also think his brain is warped, like from the fame and all the judgment and all the pressure. I think he's just off the reservation at this point where he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do the most offensive shit possible. Fuck you. And part of me kind of respects that.
Like, I think there's the evil genius in him is just for exactly what he's doing and what we're sitting here talking about right now is him. Like, he wants the whole world talking about him, and he's willing to take it to a point where he has a Super Bowl ad about a link of Nazi apparel. Like, you know what I mean? Like that, like, yeah. He just wants the whole world talking about him.
I don't think he gets along with Jewish dudes though, because he's in Hollywood and the Jewish dudes like run Hollywood, and he probably feels like they control him, so to speak. But it's going to be a problem if that Heal Hitler song is a banger. I haven't listened to it in the car. That's how I decide what's a banger and what's not.
Yeah, you go Carcella.
Yeah, but if it's a banger, dude, like they might be playing that at nightclubs.
Probably will be.
Right? Like I feel like it might be a banger.
Yeah, but I feel like black dudes and black society and black culture still fucks with Kanye.
Do they?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Are you sure?
100%. Absolutely.
I thought black dudes didn't like him after he went full Trump mode.
Nah, they
black
still
dudes
fuck
sneaky. Well, you can't generalize.
No, I'm just saying like the pods I listen to, and anytime he's brought up, like people still have his back, man, in black culture. Well, they're like, that's just Kanye being Kanye, you know?
Yeah, that's just Kanye. He's just
like, he can just say whatever he wants, you know?
I mean,
like, he just gets the pass. It would be nice to have that pass.
Yeah, I mean,
the crazy guy pass.
I don't know if
I don't think he's as crazy as people think he is, though.
I think he is.
I don't think he is.
I think he is. I think he's like full blown bipolar.
Yeah,
everyone's a little bipolar.
I mean, Pete Davidson's bipolar. He's doing all right.
Well, everybody has something now. That's why everyone's on benzos and opioids, and there's a pill for everything. And now no one can get boners. It's just like everything is so crazy.
I mean, I think you could probably diagnose every individual person with probably one sort of characteristical trait. I don't even know if it's a word.
That's well, yeah. You know I mean, like we live in an age of victimhood. Everyone's a victim.
But
now.
Like, if you went by definition, you might have ADHD. I might have ADD. You know what I mean? Like, there's signs and traces of little things everywhere. It's like people just want an excuse to have something so they can get doped up. That's the thing. That's show business. Everyone wants a pill to fix themselves.
It's cool to be retarded now.
But it's like, come on, man. You don't need pills.
You just need perks.
Just get out in nature. Ground yourself. This is a grounding show. This is the Andrew Huberman grounding podcast.
Yeah, I felt good when we hiked that mountain yesterday.
That's what I'm saying, man. You put down your phone for an hour and you go out in nature, and if you have the you know, even just the I'm not even sure what word I'm looking for, but if you just have like the ability to get out in the woods, or you're able to get out in water, or you're able to go on a hike and you put down your phone, if you have that privilege to do so,
Do it.
put down your phone for an hour, listen to some music, and then see how much better you feel when you get back to the car.
You know what also feels good? Walking on grass
It
barefoot.
resets yourself. Yeah, of course, barefoot.
Go in the woods, like pull down your pants, like do anything.
Well,
Let the wind hit your balls.
The best thing you can do is get in the woods. That's like the resetter of all.
Yeah, don't take your balls out if there's people around. But if you're in the woods by yourself, take your balls out.
If you shit in the woods and nobody's there to see it, did you really shit in the woods?
Shit in the woods.
But like, you know what I'm saying?
Shitting in the woods might solve a lot of mental health.
If you shit in the woods and nobody sees it, did you really shit in the woods?
Yeah, because there's a giant log that somebody's gonna step on.
But nobody saw it. Nobody's there to see it.
Did I ever tell you that story about the kid that shit outside my house?
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say. My house is locked and we couldn't get in, and they took dude, this thing was the size of a truck.
Oh.
And took his shit outside the house in the woods. And my brother didn't believe it, and he goes and he looks at it and he saw the log and he just immediately started throwing up. It was unreal.
Oh.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta be proud of your own poops, but it's tough when your buddies see it.
You know what I just thought about? Did you have a trampoline growing up?
No, but I knew people that did.
So
double dutch someone, they go flying over the top of it.
Yeah, just shatter your MCLs and ACLs.
So funny.
It's hilarious how dangerous trampolines are, especially when people in the South get them and they're already dumb as hell, and they're just bouncing around. And there was catastrophic injury. I bet you more people died from trampolines than 9/11.
Yeah, or AIDS.
The amount of people blowing out their knees and their hips and ankles from trampolines are insane.
You just go to Costco and get this shitty trampoline, you set it up, and it's a makeshift way to do it, and all of a sudden all of your buddies are on it and you're drunk.
Yeah, man. Getting double bounced. We used to take a skateboard. I had a trampoline for a little bit, and I don't even remember where it came from because my mom was very anti-trampoline. And then I think when my step siblings were always at the house, the trampoline somehow came into play. But we used to take a skateboard deck with no wheels, no trucks, and bounce on the skateboard and do kick flips and stuff. It was really cool. It was fun.
Yeah, because you could bring your board out there, and then you could bring a boogie board. I'm trying to think of
whack chicks on it.
Yeah, it was always nice. Yeah, you go on the trampoline at late at night, you'd sneak off at your buddy's trampoline in his backyard. You take a chick out there and you just look at the stars and kind of roll over. And the next thing you know, you're pecker somewhere it's never been before.
Yeah, next thing you know, you're showing her the 50 states.
Yeah, you're showing her the Big Dipper, man. The one in your pants, not in the sky.
Hell yeah, dude. Shout out to the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper. That's another thing. Go out and go stargazing.
That's always funny, too, when you're trying to impress a chick and you're talking about the Big Dipper and you're just completely missing on it. You're pointing out just some random formation up there with the stars. It's not the Big Dipper, but you think it is. Just making shit up as you go. Well, there's the Milky Way.
The Milky Way, the Leo. There's a bunch of shit up there.
Leo DiCaprio, yeah, he's up there.
There's quick question before I leave: is Swish's Hat Tilt sponsored by Fernando Rodney?
Always, baby. Spencer car battery in his State and Liberty suit that MSRP is around $600, looking very fresh. The boy car battery. I mean, these teams are just I
can't even watch this game.
At least we got Ray Ferraro on the call.
Ugh.
Chicken Pam.
I don't listening to him.
Pierre-Luc Dubois. I don't think he's ever been accused of being the coolest guy in the league.
Well, he's French, so. I don't think I've ever met someone that's French. I'm like, oh, this was a good dude.
I don't think I've ever met a dude that's really cool that has two names.
Pierre-Luc Duferda.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like the do or the de?
Yeah, the two last names, I've met some decent dudes like John Michael Lyles. I like that guy. But I've never met the guy with the two first names that I like. I'm like, yeah, that guy's a beauty.
What do you mean first names? Like Jake Paul, two first names?
No, just the Pierre-Luc,
Oh, I gotcha.
Walker, Texas Ranger, something like that.
Yeah, why do you have two first names?
Or why is your, or Jean Philippe, You know, it's like, why do you need 2 names, bro? Just pick one. Your name's Gene. I'm gonna call you Jacket.
There's a complete dickhead.
I'm gonna call you Denim.
There's a guy named Gene Luke that does real estate out here. Complete asshole.
Yeah, like you got to be such a fucking dweeb to rock 2 names like that. Like, how serious do you take yourself?
Yeah, I wouldn't sign a guy if he had 2 names.
Your
I'd
name
be
is
scared.
either fucking Gene, call yourself Denim, or you're Luke. I'm gonna call you Luke. You're not fucking
Marc Andre.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he might get the pass,
Yeah, he gets the pass.
but fuck, not many of them, man.
Oh, damn. He's apparently a good dude, and he's French.
Yeah, 1 out of 10 rule.
Yeah.
That's how it goes usually.
6:47 remaining in the second period as we pay no attention. This is a hockey show. HockeyNameScottsdale.shop. Buy your merch. It's going out now. It really is. We're going to look at the chat real quick. Ace. Oh, my God. Speaking of Ace, the amount of DMs I have that just says Ace is so funny. And I want to go on the record and say something. And this is a positivity podcast. And we don't talk about things we don't like. We keep it positive on here. If I know you and you text me, yo, my boy's bachelor party, stop right there. I don't give a fuck, respectfully. If I don't know you and it's a DM, you're looking for a recommendation, I get it. But if I know you in person and you're like, yo, my boy's bachelor party, just shut the fuck up. That's my biggest pet peeve. People that are telling me about their boy's bachelor party. I've never bought Coke from a Coke dealer before. I don't have that. I don't care about your boy. I don't care about his bachelor party. He's going to get divorced anyway because he's a dickhead. You got to stop. But what I do like is when people DM me and just says Ace.
Yeah, so I can concur.
That's my talk.
Yo, do you have a guy for cocaine? I assume you're asking. No, dude. I don't do snow. Can you ask around? No, dude. I'm not going to ask a random person, all these people that I just have in my contacts that live in Scottsdale. Hey, do you snow? And where do you get your snow from? What if that snow ends up killing you? Then it's my fault. You know, you want me to live with that burden the rest of my life? No, dude. How about just don't do coke tonight? Or just ask around at a random bar, because that's my guess is as good as that person's guess at Riot House. I don't have a cocaine guy for you, bro. I really don't.
Facilitating a drug deal is just one of the dumbest things you can do of all time. And I know people think it's FERDA.
I'm 32.
In 2025, it's just not that smart. God forbid it's laced, which it probably is. And it's just like, we have shit to do, man.
Dude, I'm not like signing up to be a third-party drug dealer. I that's where I draw the line, man. I'm sorry if you don't think that's cool. I'm sorry that if you're going to tell your boys that, yo, Swish used to be a beauty, but now he can't get us coke. I don't care. I really don't. I'm confident enough in myself where I think I have other things I bring to the table other than being, again, a third-party drug dealer. So I appreciate it. I actually had to almost facilitate a drug deal last night where someone asked me, it's like, dude, I don't know any cocaine guys, and it's fucking Wednesday, man. I'm sorry.
Last night?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I just have bigger things to deal with. My sink is clogged right now, and I'm pouring a ton of Drano down it, and it's still clogged. And I look it up. It says boil hot water. And I did that. I boiled a whole pot of hot water. I poured it down the sink, and my sink is still clogged. And you think that I'm worried about getting Coke for your boy's bachelor party?
Yo, my boys in town, and my boys are going there, and my boys are here, and your boys are there. Just your boys want to meet up with my boys, and we can all be boys. Yeah, dude, let's just have a 22-person cock off, and then just hang out. Yeah, that sounds. That I'm right in. Where you at, baby? Send me the address.
Yo, my boy is cool. Has it ever happened when someone said my boy's cool and he's actually cool? It's never happened.
No.
It's as soon as they try to preface it with, oh, they're chill or they're cool, they're not. If they just say, hey, my boy, sometimes it'll work out. I'm also not looking for new friends, so I'm not trying to hang out with your boy. No disrespect. But if somebody says like, yo, he's chill though, he's not.
No, he's run.
He's a fucking.
Yo, when's the last time you went to Maya, Swish? Dude. You think I just go to Maya Day Club on a random Saturday? I'm not that big of a douchebag. Yo, should we go to Maya? I don't know, man. Go there. Well, have you heard it's good lately? Dude, I haven't heard it's good since 2019, since the last time I went.
Lately.
Yo, like, is it pretty good though lately? I'm like, dude, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, I'm in that point in my
I
life.
can't even afford to go out right now. I'm trying to run the #1 hockey show in the world. All I do and give all my energy is to Hockey Night in Scottsdale and the people of it. Think I have time to go to Maya on a fucking Saturday?
You think I'm scouting out Riot House to see how the crowd's been at 2:32 in the morning on a Saturday?
Do you think I'm showing up in my
like, dude.
Do you think I'm showing up in my Quicksilver board shorts to Maya just waiting for it to open? Dude, no.
You think I'm out ordering vodka Red Bulls at El Jefe in Old Town? like, yeah, there was a time and a place for that when I was 22.
I don't know, man. It's just so funny. It's like, bro, do you think I like just because I'm single doesn't mean I just go to these places? I'm not like a fucking animal, dude. I'm not Pauly D. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I have that issue because of the content I put out on the internet, and people are just like, dude, you changed. Yeah, I'm not fucking 19 anymore, dude. Like, that's how it works. Like,
it's so funny though.
Oh my God. Yo, what's a good spot to go out on Tuesday? I have no idea.
Dude, what do you normally do on Wednesday? Well, dude, I normally go to bed. Like, I make ground beef and I go to bed. I know that doesn't sound that exciting to you, but that's what I do, man. I'm not a fucking menace to society.
Yeah, why do people think that about you?
I don't know.
Like, you're a professional hockey player for a decade? Like,
yeah, man. Like, I like to have fun, but it's like, to tell you the guys the truth, it's like once or twice a month now. Like,
well, no, the thing is people treat us like we're dirtbag.
Yeah,
especially me. And I get it. But they think you're like this complete maniac dirtbag.
Dude, we still have a pretty good fastball when needed on the booze. I will give Hockey Night Scottsdale, our team, that. Yes. But again, it's not 4 times a week. It's when we really are doing something. Like, I'm serious when I say it. We're trying to turn this not-for-profit into something. And you can't do that if you're on the piss 6 days a week. No, but I think people I think they see like that one like show you give them on Instagram, like, you know, when we're going and we'll start like throwing everything on our stories and it's, you know, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
They see that and it's like, wow, these guys are probably doing that every time. It's like, well, no, we're not. It's just that's what we show is kind of what we have in our hands here, folks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, it's I can't fault people because I was on an 8-month bender that broke my brain in half, but that was like my last hoorah.
Yeah, you did have a good bend.
Yeah, I mean, I had to get it out of my system. I was going through some shit, but the thing that gets me, it's not like when people, the thing that gets me is when people think I'm just like a complete dirtbag. I don't even care at this point. I'm used to it now, but it's like when you hit me up because you're in town, because your boy knows a dude that has a table, and I say I don't want to go, people are like shocked.
Yeah.
They're like, what? You don't want to go out and get 2 bottles of Grey Goose? Dude, I'd rather kill myself, actually. Dude, I would actually rather get my ass kicked, dude, I know, outside of a Circle K in South Phoenix and go to your boy's table at Riot House.
Dude, I've tasted Grey Goose.
Yeah, I know. I know. I don't want to go there and drink out of dirty plastic cups with a bunch of people that have grandfather clock tattoos on their forearm. It's just, if that's your thing, that's cool. But the problem is when you're coming at my chin, you're coming on my chin because I'm like, nah, I'm all set, bro. Thanks for the invite, though. What, dude? Come on, bro. Dude, what, bro? I never get to see you, bro. Dude, shut the fuck up. Nice play by Tom Wilson here.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's just show business, right? That's how it goes.
That is Hockey Night in Scottsdale business.
93.1 DJ Swish here, folks. Ladies' night tonight.
Bro, we're getting bottles, bro.
Dude, we could get like a sign that says "Eat Daddy" out there, and then we could all celebrate.
Bro. All right, yo, sounds no good. Cover. I'll let you in, bro. I know the promoter, bro.
It's like that one kid that tried to get us into space in Miami.
Oh, my God, yeah. Oh. I mean, thanks to him for reaching out, sure. But like, that whole thing was just a testament to why I don't do those types of things anymore.
He was a nice kid.
This is a mature podcast.
He was all, yeah. This is This is graduating to your mid-30s type of kind of night.
Yeah, that's what happens, bro. That's what always gets me. It's like, dude, I'm in my 30s now.
Yeah, like,
it's just like I'm just, I don't know, man. It's just like party buses just don't get me excited anymore. There was a time where people were like, yeah, bro, I have a party bus. Like, there's gonna be a bunch of chicks, bro. Like, fucking day drink, and I'll be stoked. I'll be like, yeah, bro, let's do it. Hell yeah, I'm excited. But that was 10 years ago.
Yeah,
and it's like people change. The earth, it gets hot, it gets cold. My sink is clogged. I don't know how to fix it. It's like, I don't know, man. You don't want to end up like that guy. Like my sister and I, we always make fun of this one dude. I don't even want to start sending you his content. The guy's like 45 years old. He's in Scottsdale.
yeah,
4 nights a week going out, trying to bang 23-year-olds. It's just like a sad, depressing life.
Yeah, I don't want to turn to that guy either, man. That's tough.
It's a hockey show. And
it's a hockey show. Listen, that's
just a Boston accent show.
That's our 2 cents that are probably worth 3. And we can get into a Boston accent, or we could go Ace and Bones. We could do whatever you guys want.
Bones. It's Ace.
Ace. It's Bones here, just sitting next to you.
Ace. It's Ace.
Hey, Ace. Bones here. I see you. It's Bones.
Ace. It's Bones.
Yeah, Ace. I can see you. You're sitting right next to me. It's
Ace.
Bones here. Yeah, Ace.
Ace.
It's Bones. I'm sitting right next to you. Can you see me?
It's Ace.
Ace, what time you showing up to the panel tonight? It's Bones.
It's Ace.
Hey, Ace, I know. It's Bones.
Bones, it's Ace.
Hey, Ace, can you pick up your phone? I'm getting a voicemail right now.
Hey, it's Ace.
Oh, this is you on the call, Ace.
Hey,
I thought
Ace.
it was just your voicemail. Hey, Ace, it's Bones. Good to hear from you. I didn't know it was you. I thought it was a voicemail.
Hey, Ace, it's Bones.
Ace, Bones here, just checking in. You know what we were talking about last night when you called me on the hotel phone? Ace, you there?
Hey, it's Ace.
Yeah, you were telling me some weird story, Ace, and just want to make sure that we're all good before we get on the panel tonight. It's Bones, by the way.
Ace here.
Yeah, Ace. I know it's you, but you were talking about you wanted to touch me. I don't know. It's Bones. We can talk about it when we get to the studio. We put the makeup on. It's Bones though. Ace, don't even worry about it. You know what? Forget I said it. It's Bones here. I was sleep talking last night too, buddy. It's all good. The Ambien was talking. It's Ace.
Ace.
Bones. Yeah, it's Bones here. Ace, just let's bury it, man. Is what it is.
Ace is Bones. Ace.
Ace, Bones here. Let's just put it past us, buddy. You're a good dude.
Ace.
I know you tried to touch my wife's butt, but it's whatever.
Yeah, fuck. I don't want to start that again.
No.
I had a dream last time about a chick that I used to have relations with like 10 years ago.
Yeah. Media relations.
What?
Media relations.
Yeah, we used to have media relations. And my dream last night was crazy. I was walking through a desert and I saw something.
Damn.
And it was her.
Really?
Yeah.
She was just chilling?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, she wasn't naked. She had a bikini on though.
Damn. If she was naked, I would have woke up.
We ended up like at a pool. I almost texted her today and I was like, yeah, but I don't want to be that dude that's like, yo, I had a dream about you last night. You know, I haven't talked to this chick in 10 years. I'm not that type of chin. Like I know how to move on.
Right. Yeah.
It was weird that she was in my dream randomly. Right? Like, what does that mean?
Some chick like 2 years ago. Oh, I wish I could give some context to the story, but I'll get back to him. But she hit me up. She's like, you were in my dream last night. I was like, nice. How was it? She goes, you died. I go, what? And that was the end of the conversation.
You died?
She hope you're doing well.
You died in her dream?
Yeah.
I wonder what that means. I love asking like astrology chicks.
And then I saw her randomly in a ski town that I'm not going to name again because I don't want to get too specific, but I saw her over Christmas.
Oh my, this is already specific.
So it was weird. Yeah, but you don't know the ski town, so it's
babes look into dreams like it's full-blown reality.
Yeah.
And I kind of like it. If a girl tells me that I was in their dream, it gets me horny.
Yeah.
Oh, little dangle by
little Jackson
Who
Blake,
did that?
little toe sucking like a Dyson vacuum there from a North Dakota
sucking
product.
these balls in.
Ooh, sucking like
Who
the
did that?
second best sucker on the ice right now.
Oh, is that Jackson Blake?
Yeah, Jackson Mahomes Blake. Yeah, that was the second best suck job I've seen tonight.
What was the first?
Sean McDonough on the mic. Just Like a Slurpee from 7-Eleven. Folks, end of fucking 2. Hockey coverage you can't get anywhere else as Tom Wilson buries Svechnikov and
Tom Wilson. Oh, he has such a thick body. Sean, it's the NHL playoffs. Like, talk about this body off the air. Sean McDonough is just like,
he lives here.
Oh, he has the fattest. He in Scottsdale.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
He always golfs at the Phoenician. Yeah.
Hits on all the cart boys.
He does. Yeah.
Probably. I mean, that's all right. I'm not chirping gay people.
No. If you're gay,
I'm chirping.
be gay.
Sean McDonough is obsessed with men's bodies. Respectfully.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he likes them, right?
Well, just he's always bringing it up.
Yeah. Hey, he's gay. I fuck it.
Do you think?
I think so. Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'm not here to air out Sean McDonough's laundry, but yeah, I think.
Dude, if you're gay, just be gay. If I was gay, I would never be in the closet. I'd be out so fast. I'd be sucking.
You should come out, man. We
be
should
yourself.
Sean McDonough to come out.
Always be yourself.
Scottsdale. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, if anybody is gay and wants to come out on the air, we will have you come on the air.
100%. If you want to come on, man, and just tell the truth and just, I think Hockey Night Scottsdale, in all seriousness, should be your safe space, right? Come on, air it out. Hey, Jimmy, 22. Dad, I'm gay, man. I've sucked a dick. Then come on, man.
Dad, I'm really sorry, but I like dudes. Everyone, that's why gay dudes are in the closet, because everyone cares what their dad thinks. Dude, your dad's probably gay.
Yeah,
if you're gay, your dad's probably gay. Be yourself. Come out of the closet. Come running out of the closet. Literally, fuck. Who cares? Dude,
fuck your way out of the closet. Yeah.
If you're gay and you're afraid of what your dad's gonna think, he's gay.
Well, dude, like nobody. It's 2025. Like you can do whatever you want. Who cares?
Bro. Being in the closet is so 90s.
You shouldn't have to hide what you are. Like nobody cares. Like Taco Bell has chicken nuggets now, man. Everyone's doing everything.
Never hide who you are.
No,
we're all gonna be dead soon. Like, just you gotta live your truth. You gotta be gay as fuck.
You gotta live your chin.
We gotta have a gay guy on the show.
We should. We should have a gay guy and a lesbian come on, and try to wheel the lesbian to convert her back.
This guy said, "I'm not gay, but I'll come out as gay." That's cool.
That is cool. But then there's, you run the risk.
This kid just said, "I'm 95% sure my dad actually likes Rent." That's nails. Ask him. Yeah, I just think it's crazy. And obviously there's a perspective from the gay people and fear of being judged, fear of, getting hired somewhere. Well, all the gay dudes. Gay dudes are good at making money. I will say that. Gay dudes, there's a lot of gay dudes with money out there.
A lot of successful gay dudes.
But all of Hollywood, Odell Beckham, there's a lot of guys. Yeah. But it's like you're
Stephon Diggs.
Don't waste your life hiding your chin.
No.
Keep your chin tucked.
I mean, Clay Aiken, man. Guy made a ton of money.
Gay as hell.
Patrick Swayze was bi.
Yeah, I mean, if you're good at the piano, you're probably bi at least. And that's fine. More pussy for us.
It's a lot of gay dudes, man.
There's a lot of gay dudes. Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
Conquered half the world.
Moses.
In the 1400s. Moses was gay?
Moses was gay, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he had a boyfriend.
Jesus. Is that why they put him in the basket? Or was that Abraham?
Well, that's why he could walk on water to go whack other dudes.
Yeah, gay dudes have like a good little, they're light on their feet.
Yeah. That was his superpower, right? You get across the river.
Yeah, gay dudes are good at that.
What was that river over there called? The Chattanooga River?
Yeah, Chattanooga.
Yeah. Well, because it was like Tennessee of the East.
Gay dudes would be great cornerbacks in the NFL.
Yeah.
Because you got to backpedal.
And nose tackles.
Yeah. Got to do all these little dance steps.
Yep.
Probably half the NFL is gay, I'd say.
Well, I think a lot of centers are gay.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, it's awesome. You get a quarterback's hand in your gooch.
You basically get a thumb up your butt every play, man. Think about how nice that is.
Yeah. For gay. Yeah. I mean, for a center. Not
think
for
about,
me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think I would be able to handle things going up my butt.
I tried to play center once as a joke in Pop Warner football, and it was the weirdest feeling ever. I remember just like, even in 5th grade, I'm like, nah, it's just a weird.
I was a quarterback.
Yeah, that's why I played running back. I was like, I can't touch a dude in that way.
I actually asked my coach. I was like, can we
go in shotgun?
No, I asked my coach, can we do shotgun because I'm uncomfortable putting my hand on this kid's sweaty gooch.
Yeah.
And he was like, nope, this is just our scheme. This is how we do it. We're not a Wildcat offense. And he would actually videotape a lot of the games.
In the locker room?
No. I did have a football coach. I didn't play football at the time, but he was the football coach for the high school.
Yeah.
And he was weird in the locker room, in my opinion.
Yeah, like he would shower with the boys with his cleats on.
I don't want to say anymore because it's going to get back.
Yeah.
Because apparently we're the biggest show in the entire planet. Well, we are. Because we say something that's so subtle, and somebody that knows somebody has a problem with it.
Yeah.
I'm here to say, fuck you. I don't even care.
I used to have this gym teacher that used to go, he was actually a beauty. He used to give me chew freshman year. We'd play kickball and he'd give me a lipper in the outfield. True story. But anyways, he used to always go down to the girls' locker room and he wouldn't go fully in there, but he would just like yell, like, hey, ladies, everyone all good in here? It was really weird. I was like, coach, like, come on, man.
I might homeschool my kid, bro.
Public schools are just weird.
They're fucked up now.
But I liked that I went to a public school because there was a lot of diversity and a lot of adversity as well.
I didn't have a lot of diversity, but it's definitely weird sending your kid to a place for like 8 hours and just having a bunch of burnouts cast their spells on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my 6-year-old being formed by
some teacher,
some fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Well, think about like, even just like, you're putting a lot of onus and trust in these teachers. You don't even know who they are.
I know teachers. I don't know them personally, but I know people that are teachers now, and I say, oh my God, how are they a teacher?
Yeah.
That's what scares me.
And that's where you gotta, it's nature versus nurture, right? Nature always wins.
Yeah, because you can't homeschool your kid because they need socialization.
Because then they'll be so weird, dude. Think about all the kids that are homeschooled. They were fucked.
The good news is you can't get shot at homeschool.
Right, but you could probably.
Well, you probably won't.
The homeschool kids would probably, they might end up shooting their own parents. So.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that you run that risk.
Yeah, you hate to see that. Netflix loves that.
Yeah, they do.
They love a good, like that white chick that's on trial in Mass. I don't follow it. I don't follow bad news. It's just negativity.
Brittany Griner?
No, this is a girl that like she's a woman and she's white and kind of hot. So obviously it gets national attention.
Yeah.
She like murdered somebody or something like that. I don't know. I really didn't look into it. I don't like those negative vibes in my life. But it's like the news loves when people shoot stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's how they make their money, right? They make their monthly quota.
I just don't even know what to do with my kid, like private school, or probably let my wife handle it. Maybe like I'll kind of dip in and see like what we're doing, but sending them blindly to a public school, no, thank you. No,
I don't know.
I'm all good.
I would like to send my kid to like some school in the hood though, toughen them up.
Yeah, that could be a good play.
You know what I mean? Because you go to a private school, you wear the uniform. I'm not a uniform guy. Like I think if you grow up wearing a uniform, you're an absolute pussy. I'm not down for that.
No, like this is not. Speaking of Hitler earlier, like this is not.
Like you're gonna wear whatever you want. If you want to wear some old school G Unit shit, throw that on, man.
Fuck yeah.
Air Force Ones that are all black, fuck it. Wear that shit. Wear a do-rag if you're white. I don't care.
What would you do if your kid was actually rocking a do-rag? Would you?
I mean, I rocked a do-rag. So I don't, not to school, but after school, I wouldn't care. Fuck it.
I was kind of shy in school, so I didn't really wear. I just wore what everyone else wore because I didn't really know any better. But the second I had, like, I don't know, the second I came out of my shell, I was like, I'm always gonna wear whatever I want. That's why I started wearing those glasses. I don't give a fuck. They're like, yo, those glasses are gay. All right, cool. That's dope, man. That's cool.
Think what you want.
I like when people think like, why would I care what you think?
Yeah, they want to influence you.
Yeah, they want to put you down.
Yeah.
They want to put your chin down.
Yeah, a lot of times it's jealousy.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I like about LA. You know, when you go to LA and everyone's dressed like fucking maniacs, some people look at that and they're just like, look at all these fucking weirdos. I think some of the stuff is over the top, but also I think it's cool that people in LA just do whatever the fuck they want. You want to shave half of your head? You want to get a neck tattoo of a
yeah, I mean,
pair of tits on there?
Yeah, I mean the freak show I think has a, you know, it has a dial that it can tip too far. For me, I like New York City because there you get that, but it's more dressed up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
It's a little more proper or classier, but there's still people of all walks of life.
Yep. I like the city.
Yeah.
We got to do hockey night from New York City. We got a live show coming up that we had a positive phone call today.
It's always good to talk about positive phone calls.
I'm not going to say what city.
No.
But we probably, I don't even, fingers crossed, we'll have tickets on sale in the next 4 to 5 business days.
Yeah.
For this particular city, and we're going to do a live show. And if you're anywhere near the area, consider traveling because we don't know when the next one's going to be because our summer schedule is a little bit different than the regular schedule. But we had a really good phone call today with the venue. They're very accommodating, unlike some people. And it's going to be a good show. Vancouver was fucking awesome. I still think about that show. I was thinking about that today. Great show in Vancouver. And it's in a city that they like to get a little bit,
City that rhymes with fun.
It's a city that rhymes with fucking, get hit in the elbow in the head and fucking, now it's a full-blown Donnybrook and fucking.
Yeah, it's a good city. It's a lovely city.
It's a clean city.
It's a clean city.
Passing it down there
full of fucking neon lights and hopeless dreams.
Do we have a lot of listeners in Washington, D.C.? Because I always see like hockey night in D.C. when you guys doing a show here.
God, crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does.
I'll do a show there for $100K. That's where I draw the line. I don't know if I'm going back to DC.
I'm not going to DC for anything less than 400 bands.
400K.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm on board with that. I mean,
Dude,
I go for 100.
It's so sketch around that arena. I didn't know where you do it. Would you do it like in Arlington? Where do people hang out in DC? Like around Verizon Center. That's not perfect around there. Well, you know what we should do is we should do a Wedding Crashers remake of the scene of them sitting right in front of the Lincoln Monument.
I'm down.
You know that scene where they're talking about the end of the wedding season where it's like,
yeah,
we're not that young.
Yeah, of course.
Do you ever think we're just being, I don't want to say sleazy because that's not the right word, but little irresponsible? Nah. One day you're going to look back at this and just say, a couple young kids running around, having a time. We're not that young. That would be great to do. And then he just hands them the champagne bottle all the time.
We're not
that young.
Do you think there's grown men that are 40 that are really going around crashing weddings, or you think that's strictly a movie concept?
I would think in the movie they're probably staged to be like right around our age, like on the other side 30. Of 30. So you're old enough to know what you're doing, and you've had experience at weddings where you have that confidence, but they're young enough to, I wouldn't say get away with it, but run with it. So I would say that in that movie, those guys, John Beckwith and John Ryan, are probably like 30 to 33. Probably like 33.
Because back then, if you weren't married with a house and kids at 33, you're just a reject. And now it's completely normal, as it should be.
Yeah.
It's like 35 is almost the new, like 28.
Yeah.
It really is.
I would say that's right. Yeah.
It really is.
The adjusted scale for sure.
Some dickhead tweeted at me today, and he's like, dude, aren't you like 31 doing a podcast? Give it up. It's such a distorted sense of reality. Like, look at this fucking bug.
Dude, aren't you 20?
But not everybody blows up on TikTok when they're 20. And like, I wouldn't even want to have a full-blown career at 25 or something. It's totally not normal to blow up and be at the peak of your career when you're 25, unless you're an athlete. It's man, I'm in my 30s. I wouldn't have it any other way. It all happens when it's supposed to happen.
Stay in your fucking lane. Buddy.
Yeah, it's a hockey show.
It's a hockey show, bud.
But it's like, I think
good luck doing whatever you do.
A lot of people see all these young, famous kids now, like the streamers and the TikTokers. And I mean, they're rich, they're famous, they're 23. That is not normal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, most people hit the peak of their career probably in their late 30s, maybe 40s even.
I mean, everyone's timeline is different. It's you versus you.
Yeah, you're not supposed to compare yourself to other chins, man. It's like
you got to look at yourself, and you got to look at yourself every day and say, am I better than I was yesterday? Rodney Dangerfield didn't blow up until he was 50 years old. The guy quit being a comedian for 10 years and went back to being a mechanic, and then found himself on a roll in Caddyshack when he was 50 years old, and was unbelievable. And then he was a hit again. It's like there's no blueprint for anyone's chin in their life. And again, I know we're getting philosophical on this episode of Washington versus Carolina, but like you shouldn't compare yourself to anyone but you. And as long as you're getting better at what you do and you like it, then keep going with it, man.
Look, we have the #1 hockey show right now.
We don't like to talk about that, but it is the #1 show. Like I hate to mention it, but it is the #1 show.
If we had this when we were 25, it would be like way more fucked up. Like I'd rather have the journey of trying to build something, even if it fails. The journey of like the whole way up is so fun. Like you're enjoying the ride.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you can go back and be a realtor any day you want.
Yeah, and I'd rather
you might as well try this.
But also, I would never want to blow up like these TikTok kids when you're 20. That would be horrible. Like you didn't even have the journey to get there. Like I want to put in work. Like I want to be like Dana White, where you're $40 million in debt with the UFC for 15 years and you finally make it.
Well, that's sustainable.
That's gangster.
That's sustainable, though.
That's just gangster as hell, though.
Well, you go through it. A lot of the times, if you were to blow up quick, man, that's going to fall. It's going to fall even quicker than it started.
It is. And then you're like, what do? I blew up on TikTok when I'm 23. I made all this money. Now what? It's just like everyone has their own timeline, everything.
Yeah, it's like when you see one girl and you start dating her the next day. It's like, dude,
hell
you skipped the best part of it. The journey to get there. And you were wondering why this thing just crashed and burned faster than it started. Because it wasn't built to last. There was no sustainability. We didn't build a foundation and then another level and another level. And you got to turn this thing into an onion, man.
Like you guys met when you were on Molly at a festival.
You met her at EDC, bro. You think she's actually cool? No, you were just high.
All right, one more minute. I got to seriously figure out this fly issue. You ever have a fly issue in your house?
I think there's like fruit flies going around the valley right now.
I mean, they crawl, they like fly and land on me. They're bold.
Yeah, they butt tuck their way into people's houses. And the next thing you know,
annoying. I've done everything. I've closed the drains. I don't leave my windows open. I have my door open for 2 seconds a day. It's like, where are these fucking flies? Chat, where are these flies coming from?
Yeah, fly away. Connor McFerda.
Like, where are these fucking flies?
If Carolina goes to the Cup, I'm not watching the Cup.
I'm not either.
I'm just gonna watch basketball, and then we'll do Hockey Night in Scottsdale.
Man, I've had a gnarly headache today. I wonder why. You think it's from climbing the mountain yesterday? Like, I don't get headaches that much. I get dizziness, but
yeah, I had a headache the other day. I was telling you about. I had to shut it down at 8 p.m.
Yeah,
that was just screen time though.
Maybe you gave that headache to me.
Yeah, I don't know if headaches are like in the giving season right now, and usually it's more of a Christmas thing, but I don't know. Hockey Night Scottsdale merch will arrive before Christmas, folks. So get your orders in. We do have the new Chin League hat, the Chin League shirt. Those are selling at a rapid pace. So if you want one of those, go over to hockeynightscottsdale.shop and check out our newest merch. We have the Chinese mode shirt, as well as this is a hockey show, and then 3 or 4 different color waves of the chin hat and also the patch hat. So go check those out. We do have the hoodie on there too that Bob Gucci's wearing. Is the warm-up hoodie. I know we're going into summer. I know it's getting hot in some places, but you know what? If you're in the Midwest, you're in the chin of Ontario or the guts of Alberta, you're sitting out at the campfire late at night, you could always use a nice hoodie. And this one is a very nice hoodie. It's good quality. I'm not just saying that because we did come up with them, but they are a nice blank, and the patch is juice. So go over to hockeynightscottsdale.shop for all your chin wear and other needs.
People were messaging me like, yo, this hoodie actually is pretty nice. I'm like, hey, you thought we were lying to you?
Yeah.
It's the best hoodie ever.
It's the best show and the best hoodie you could ever put on.
That's why I wear it so much. I always wear it to the coffee shop. I've been going to a different coffee shop every morning. If anyone wants to hear that cool story again, every day I've been switching it up.
There you go. Yeah. Has Bikini Beans been in there or no?
No.
Damn.
We should go there, but
I know the only time I've ever tried to go there was raining out. What a dagger.
Yeah, Bikini Beans is like...
I still haven't found my favorite coffee. I think it's probably... I honestly want to say it's Dutch Bros, dude. I don't know.
Dutch Bros is pretty good.
It's not bad. That Black Rock coffee's okay.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Their cold brew is okay.
You know what sucks? Coffee Bean.
Coffee Bean's awful. Wrench Bucks is just fucking horrible. I refuse to go there. Yeah, I don't know. There's just not that good of coffee. I don't really like Amelia's either.
Yeah, it's kind of mid.
It's kind of ass. Folks, we are brought to you by Emmy Squared Pizza, but not at the moment. We are a pending RFA for Emmy Squared Pizza. But you know what? Just in good nature and in good fun, I will still give them an ad read because they are friends of the show over here. And hopefully we do get a deal done. But right now we might be taking them to arbitration. Is Emmy Squared award-winning Detroit-style pizza, as well as burgers and cocktails. Not only a spot to have a pizza, but it's also a spot to get drunk in your neighborhood. They are available in roughly 13 different states. That is Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, Virginia, New York, California. I'm missing a few in there, but I don't give a shit. This is a free ad read. If you want to go over to goldbelly.com and order Emmy Squared Pizza, promo code CHIN gets you 25% off. I still think that is valid. Again, I'm giving them a free ad read, so you know what? Emmy Squared, if you're listening to this, prices are going up. Yesterday's price ain't today's, motherfucker. Okay, so we got a Washington power play. They scratched Ryan Leonard tonight. Ryan Leonard is sitting in the stands. And
why? Why is he scratched?
I just don't think he's been doing much. What is he doing out here? I never know what he's doing.
What is she doing back there? Do Carolina fans actually have fun watching this team?
I don't think Carolina fans know anything other than NASCAR and NC State basketball. So, yeah, they probably have fun just watching guys run around the ice and just flip pucks all over the place and listen to their crazy owner talk. Oh, my God. Little Tucky, how are ya? What a pass. What a dish. What a goal. John Carlson, the pride of New Jersey, gets the Washington Capitals on the board. Doubles up the score for now. 2-0, folks.
Carlson's from New Jersey?
Yeah.
Ugh. Do we have any Carolina fans in the chat? By the way, guys, every single episode is on Apple and Spotify if you want to check it out after. And we do giveaways on if you comment and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, dude. If you're fucking looking at it and you ain't subscribed, subscribe.
What a dish by Tommy Wilson. Tommy Wilson's a player, man. Say what you want. Tommy Wilson is a player. What a dish. That's a big-time play. Feeding his teammate. 21st career playoff goal for John Carlson, the pride of the Indiana Ice, the London Knights, the Hershey Bears, and eventually the Washington Capitals. It's been a staple on their blue line for what, fucking 15 years. Born in 1990, 35-year-old out of New Jersey.
Where you guys checking in from? We do it every episode. I love this shit. Tell us where you're watching from. Last time I was buzzing, man. There was people. We have people all over the world.
Yeah, all over the chin.
Any chicks in the chat? I haven't seen a chick yet. Are the Maple Leafs really going to win the cup? I think they have a really good chance of getting to the cup, honestly. Their team's way better now. They have bigger D. I'm not worried about their goalie. They have Matthew Nyes, who's a big body, power forward that they need. We're from Ontario, Yellowknife, Florida. Shout out to Florida. St. Petersburg. I believe that's Tampa. Bethel, New York.
Virginia.
Bob, you gave my mom the clap. No, I did not. Somalia. That's not true.
We have a guy from Somalia in here?
Maine. Charlestown.
Ferda, Scotia. New Mexico.
We have an old chick in the chat from Huntington Beach. Honey,
Hunting.
You're doing great out there.
Hunting
Chin Beach.
Huntington Beach. Yeah, Huntington wasn't bad, man. We stayed a night there.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it was like nice, but I was like, what's the catch here? Like, is there just a bunch of UFC guys running around knocking guys out, or why don't more people talk about Huntington?
New Mexico. What's it like living in New Mexico?
I kind of want to go to New Mexico. There's a couple of cool like national parks in Mexico.
I might just go off.
I don't know.
Connection's unstable. They're doing work on the roof. It's been so annoying. But, you know, you got to get it done.
John Carlson, the only guy in the league I think that rocks one earpiece.
Strong Island in the house.
Staten Island. Is there anyone from Staten Island in the chat? Do they have Wi-Fi in Staten Island? Or is it just dial-up?
I don't know. What the hell do people do in New Mexico besides meth? Honestly, though.
Well, they live in Winnebagos. They don't do much, man. I mean, Albuquerque is one of the most crime-ridden places in the world.
Albuquerque. She's elbow jerking me.
It's
a bad joke.
She's elbow jerking me. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's like really good black tar heroin. I think that's kind of what gets people to initially go there, and then once you're addicted, you just stay, right?
There's a lot of Native American people there.
Yeah, and there's a lot of good gas stations to work at.
A lot of beef jerky.
Why would you ever want to live in New Mexico, dude?
I don't know. I would
like. Why don't they just move like all the homeless people to New Mexico and they can just have their own state?
I don't know. I don't know the answers for these geopolitical. This is a hockey show. Yeah, is the internet good? Are we back, folks? How's the mics?
Mic check, 1 2 1 2 93 93 93 93 1.
We got a guy that says he's from Kenya. I might go to bed after this.
Yeah, I'm tired.
I keep forgetting that we did a fucking podcast yesterday. So it feels like we did 2 in a row.
We did a pod yesterday. Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
It's a
folks, are we checking in? Where are we checking in from? Check. 15 of 51 remaining here.
Mics are good. Thank you.
Thank you. Is Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Oh, my stop and go, pick and pop fella. And we have an offsides here, folks. Yeah, when should we release that? Maybe like sometime when there's less games or something?
Yep.
That'll be a good one. We filmed a podcast on top of a mountain yesterday, folks. Camelback Mountain. If you didn't hear about it, the boys went up there for roughly 40 minutes, I would say, at sunset. We'll drop that sometime, I don't know, within the next 6 months. And you'll get to see it. Thought it was really good. We had a good snap. Something about just getting on top of a mountain and just feeling grounded and just really seeing the ball straight. There's something about it. There's just you're just crystal clear. It's Flow State University,
and everyone's in a good mood. You know, everyone's happy and go lucky and outside, and people are asking questions or introducing themselves. Everyone's so happy in nature. It's the opposite of the internet. It really is. It's nice. Take a breath of fresh air and instead of logging online and having some kid call you a fag, and none of that out there. The nature in the mountain. Everyone says, "Hey, how's it going? Good. How are you?
Hey, how's it going? What's up?
Good. Good. I'm doing great. How you guys doing? Good. We're just here in Washington on vacation. Oh, nice. Enjoy your time.
Yeah, catching the early flight home from San Diego.
In person, it's really great. Online, you're a fucking fag, retard. You're a bitch. Fuck you.
Well, the internet's just not real life.
No,
that's the best part about it.
No,
nothing's real on the internet. The whole thing's just a bit. Nothing matters. People can get away with whatever they want. It's crazy. Like, you could just have this burner account and be, I guess, on paper, a functioning member of society and just send death threats to random people you don't even know. And nothing, there's no repercussion at all. Like, you don't even have to answer to anyone. You can just say you should die, man. You should go kill yourself. It's like, what? Dude, why are you so mad?
I'm having the hardest time even looking at the TV. That's how much I hate this game.
Yeah, it's just an absolute pepper fest right now, and I don't even know what's going on. Gostisbehere's walking the line like Johnny Cash. He throws one in. Thompson knocks it down as Carolina just whips everything to the net. Whip it. Yeah, then whip it. Whip it. Throw it at the net.
Thoughts on Chicken Alberta as a beer league name? Yeah, go ahead. Do it. Do it up. Men's League Sweaters never got back to me. I followed up again today.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy, though.
Let's get in a bidding war.
Oh, yeah. We have the other company bidding.
Yeah.
We want $7 billion.
Oh, my God. Are they absolutely peppering it right now? This is insane. I can't even keep up. It's like a NASCAR event. Shout out to the NASCAR headquarters, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Someone said, Swish, when are the new Butter golf hats coming out?
Probably put them out in a week or so. The purple ones you're talking about, fella. Yeah, probably a week.
Fuck, this game sucks.
Do ya Haim. Oh, my chickie. Walking the line with some bone marrow to him. Wrap that. Oh, this game's retarded right now. What is going on? Can't even tell the difference of both teams. They're both wearing red and white. Chikrin's buzzing.
Jesus.
Chikrin just went X Games mode. He's grinding that pipe like it was a half pipe.
They just cut to commercial before the play was over.
You see Lindsey Vaughn's coming back? Olympics.
What does that even mean?
Olympics. She's coming back. She's been off for like 4 or 5 years.
Why?
It's crazy. She's competing again. We should get Lindsey Vaughn on the pod. Vaughner?
PK would be so mad at us.
Ranch band? We could get them both on at the same time.
I don't even know if I would want PK on. Something about him.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't try to judge people if I don't know them, but I don't know, man.
It's a hockey show, man.
Taylor Hall and Tom Wilson going at it is so funny.
Taylor Hall, dude, turned down $50 million from the Coyotes. How funny is that?
That's crazy.
Guy turned down $50 million, and he's just been scratching and clawing for his $3 million a year for the last 7. But dude, how do you physically turn down $50 million? That is insane. John Chaika was going to give him 7 times 8. I think it was $56 million.
Didn't John Chaika just quit in the middle of the bubble?
Yeah, he's like, I'm just going to go work for Wendy's again. John Chaika used to be like 400 pounds. Then he went on the Atkins diet. He started being a GM. John Chaika was like the youngest GM to ever do it.
But then he quit.
But he looked like he was like 60, but he was like 28. And then he just quit.
He's like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Well, he's like, he just realized that he had Alex Jr., who was 22 years old, telling him what to do. And he's like, I'm out of here. What a bunch of dipshits those guys were. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that wasn't good. I mean, we talk about it all the time. It's so ridiculous. There's no team here.
Sucks.
It's so stupid.
We'll get it back someday, but
yeah, I mean,
we'll bring it back.
We are bringing it back. Yeah.
Yeah. We got to start digging the hole.
Yep.
It's crazy that we are the guys talking to Gary Bettman right now about bringing the team back to the Valley. I mean, I guess that's just leadership, man. I mean, leaders lead from the front. I think Gary realizes if there is a chance for the team to get back to Arizona, he's going to need us.
Do you think Gary's ever heard of me?
Yeah, probably. He probably like doesn't know your name, but he probably knows like the account or something. Someone showed you something. I mean, dude, everyone sees everything on the internet.
Yeah,
they do.
It is true. Yeah,
like everyone, like think about it's like the random shit you see. It's like you see just like your Discover page or your Twitter. It shows you the most random accounts you could ever even think of. Of course, he's seen it.
Yeah. It's like last night. I'm not going to say his name because the kid asked me not to say anything, but there's a high up person in NHL that was laughing their ass off at my podcast and my tweets. And I was like, there's no fucking way. And it was a true story. That's cool, man.
Wasn't he laughing at Hockey Night in Scottsdale stuff? Is that what it was, or was it just?
Oh, really? He said a segment. I thought it was from my show, but maybe it was Hockey Night.
Thought he was talking about like the football guys thing or whatever. I don't know. Hockey show.
Wait, the football guys bit? Oh yeah, that was our show. I thought I did my own bit of that. Yeah, so he's a fan of our show. Gucci, you banged my sister. She says you have a huge wrench. That's just not true. How much money to start a franchise these days? I don't know. What's the initiation fee?
Yeah, probably like 1.5, I think. Not bad.
Bill?
Yeah. Get a couple donors. Slide that.
Shane donors. Can't wait for this game to be over.
Yeah, this is tough sliding here. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to stay up for the late game. I might go to bed.
I'm actually going to bed. It's Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to bed after this. I mean, I'll watch the Oilers game, but I'm gonna go to bed. Should have planned this out better too.
I don't know why I'm gassed. That's a goal.
Oh, if this goes to overtime,
yeah,
I'm gonna turn off the TV so fast.
Connor McFurd in the box. Shane Gass the spirit. I mean, that's the hockey gods just giving it back, right? Because McFurda got a breakaway because the puck hit Gostisbehere in the face earlier at the first goal. So Gostisbehere gets his cookie back. That makes sense. Just triggering. The pride of union.
This guy keeps talking about how I banged his sister. How would you even know that? And no, I didn't. I'm a virgin. What's your sister's name? It's 6:20 standard local time in Arizona. This game needs to end. I don't even know if I can make it.
Yeah.
Thank you for loving the show, bro. I know I didn't.
It's a hockey show. From the chin of Wisconsin. I love that. Yeah, 10 minutes. This 10 minutes is going to feel like it's like 10 hours.
It might be our worst 10 minutes of podcasting in the history of the show just because of this game.
Freddie Anderson. Remember when Auntie Ranta would get hurt every time he started? He would clear his injury and then come back for one game, absolutely kick the lights out of it, and then just get hurt the next game.
He was so good at getting hurt.
He was so good. I remember talking to guys that play with him. It's just like, we know, like, he had an unbelievable game. He had a 42 game shutout, 42 save shutout. He's getting hurt next game. Yeah. Like, he's done. Like, we know he's out for a month. Like, he would get the thing about him was so impressive is he would actually plan out, like, in his calendar at home when he was going to get hurt. Like, okay, like I played for 3 games. My first 2 weren't great. My last game, you know what? I had a shutout for 50 saves. I'm allowed to get hurt now. And he was so good at it that he did it for like 3 years straight, where he would actually bounce between organizations because when he did play, again, he was lights out, but he'd only have to play like 18 games a year. And his save percentage was right around 950. So it was incredible, like the work he could do where he would just actually plan every time he would get hurt. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like that's such a skill, man. And then, like, to come back and actually play well, like, it's one thing just to plan out when you're going to get hurt, but like to come back and play good for that 2 to 3 game stretch before you get hurt again, it's really impressive.
Well, you got to beat the system somehow.
Yeah, good for him, man. I mean, he milked out like 3 or 4 years of that system and then just shuttered.
All right, I'm gonna read off some of the giveaways now because we're gonna wrap this thing up. Connor McStevenson. We're gonna wrap it up for the Oilers game. I had some picked out. All right, these are 4. They let us get to Friday hats. King Chev. Email hockeynightinscottsdale@gmail.com. King Chev. You have 7 days to claim your giveaway. Saturday 222. You have won a They Let Us Get the Friday hat. Liam Watt, 9895. You have won a They Let Us Get the Friday hat.
Wow.
And the last one, where is it? Spencer? Oh, no, wrong one. There it is. DZ, you have won a hat. Email hockeynightscottsdale@gmail.com. Thank y'all for listening and commenting and subscribing and all that shit. Apologize for the low energy at the end of our listeners on audio are going to be like, what the fuck's wrong with these guys? But everyone in the chat knows right now.
That's show business, man. We're just getting drained by the Caniac combo right now. It happens, you know? What can you do?
Yeah.
Are we wrapping it up?
Yeah. Minute 45. Yeah, my laptop's about to die too. That's the first thing I saw. I'll wrap this fucking thing up.
Wrap her up.
Wrapping it right up.
Wrap
We'll wrap
your
it up.
fucking wrench up.
Wrap your wrench, guys.
Wrapyourwrench.com.
Wrap your chin.
Wrap your
Protect
glove.
your chin.
Pierre-Luc Duferda.
This guy goes, yeah, the laptop's always dying. Yeah, around the 2 hours mark, it usually shits the bed, and I don't have the charger on me, so that's showbiz, baby.
I had that on me.
Skip, they said I'm worth $3 million. I had that on me.
Shannon, if you Googled my net worth, it would probably tell you about 1.2 million. I have that on me.
Skip.
Kat, you have 1.2 million on you right now at an interview with Shannon Sharp? Yeah, of course. I have that on me.
It's a lot of cash. What are you doing tonight? You going out to eat or you?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just wondering.
I don't know. I'm going to go home and get a pump in, and that's probably going to be my night.
Yeah.
I'm fucking juiced. I don't know
I'm
why.
juiced too.
I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so tired this week.
Is it because the weather is changing? We're getting into heat mode. Like we had that little cold front.
I mean, I hit the ball machine for 2 hours.
The bong? Oh, the ball machine. Where was that, by the way? Is it your parents' spot?
Was it the Villy?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me. I gotta maybe start smoking again or something.
You gotta start taking C-bombs, taking Cialis.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's life.
I had that on my. I had
that on me.
Yo, smash that subscribe button.
Yeah, like, subscribe, do all that shit, man.
Do all that shit.
Do all that shit.
This game sucks.
Duferda. I'm like, this game is just. I'm sorry, folks. I can't watch these guys play. I'm sorry. I fucking hate Carolina.
It like took the energy right out of me. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, listen, I don't know if I'm watching too much hockey lately. This is the number one hockey show. We didn't even watch really last night, but this Carolina team, they can fuck off. Just a bunch of fucking small 5'4" midgets running around chasing a puck. I just don't like their team.
Yo, when I end the stream, if you guys would be so nice as to go over there and leave a comment on the video. Let's see how many times people can comment Ace.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.
Ace or Bones.
Our last podcast is pretty good. I don't know how this one went, but our last podcast is pretty good. Go check out our shit. Go check out our Utah ski trip video if you haven't watched that already. And then we got a whole bunch of shit coming out for y'all soon. HockeyNightsCottsdale.shop. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. The chat was buzzing. Appreciate you guys.
93-1.
Wait, this guy said, what happened to the giveaway from the last video? I just did 4 giveaways. What do you mean?
93-1. Folks, have a good ladies' night. Until next time, baby.
I'm gonna wait to see what this kid says. No, you got to comment ace on the video.